Hey friends, welcome to cooking school. Today we are going to make pudding. So I have a box of vanilla jello pudding. So first thing we need to do is we need to wash our hands. I just washed mine, soap and water. And then you want to gather all of your ingredients and your supplies. So I have a mixing bowl. I have a 2-cup measuring cup. I need milk, a whisk, and then I have 4 fancy containers that I'm going to put my pudding into. So it makes 4 servings. So I have 4 of these that I can put my pudding into, so I can put it in the refrigerator. And then the last thing, I use a little scraper. Sometimes I use my little scraper so I can get all the pieces, get it all out of my bowl at the end. And then I also have my phone because I need a timer so that I whisk long enough. All right, let's get cooking. First, let's look at the directions. The directions say pudding, 2 cups of cold milk. So I just pulled my milk out of the fridge. So I am going to pour it into my measuring cup up to 2 cups. There we go, 2 cups of milk. Next, I'm going to open up my pudding packet. So the box rips right open. Grab out the package. I try to shake it down a little bit so that I don't make a big mess when I pour it out. And then it usually just rips right across the top. And I can dump my pudding into my container. And then I'll throw my garbage away. All right, guys, next I'm going to add to my pudding powder my milk. Then my directions say that I need to whisk it with my whisk for 2 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer here for 2 minutes, and I'm going to hit start. And then I'm just going to hold on to the handle, and I'm going to whisk. Just going to stir it. You can stir any direction you want. Get it all mixed up. You want to make sure all of that powder dissolves in your milk. And you'll notice that the more you whisk it, the thicker it gets. And it kind of takes a little bit of time, 2 whole minutes. And I just whisk. My arm might get tired. And if my arm gets tired, that's okay. I can switch arms if I want. Give my other arm a workout. You'll find that if it's not your strong arm, it gets a little slower. That's okay. You just want to mix. I'm going to mix with this one because it's faster for me. If you want to, instead, you could also use a stand mixer. But pudding is nice and easy to make on your own. There's lots of different flavors of pudding. You can have chocolate pudding, butterscotch pudding, there's tapioca pudding, vanilla pudding, whatever flavor you like to try. You can even try to mix them if you want it. So you can tell it's not quite as soupy. It's getting a little thicker. I have 15 seconds left. Give it the last rally cry. There's my timer. Stop. All right, then I'm going to set out my bowls. And I can pour it in. See how nice and thick it got? It's not milky anymore. You will want to pour it into each bowl evenly. And then when you're all done and your bowl is clean, you can stick it in the fridge for 5 minutes.